Let's
Holy
go.
shit!
Oh my
the
God!
The Wolf and Owl is back, baby!
Can you feel that in your ears, baby?
Oh my goodness!
Oh yeah!
Oh, that feels so good.
You just made me feel nice.
God, I've missed you, your body so much, and now you're back.
Lay back.
No, now you're back. I didn't say that.
I've missed your body so much. Lay back.
No.
Lay back.
God, I'd love to hear those words. I would fucking love to hear those words.
Yo, what do you want? Beak or jaws? Feathers or fur? Sharp teeth or feet with claws? Whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
The Wolf and Owl.
Yes,
back
baby.
in the studio.
Oh, studio vibes. Feeling this feels nice.
There's a wolf, there's an owl.
These are
We've been told don't touch them.
I know, yeah. Very expensive bits
Every
of kit.
time I go over to sort of touch one, they go,
oh, yes.
So, yeah, it's good, it's good. How does it feel to be back?
Feels nice. I've missed your energy. I've missed your scent, your beautiful aroma. I just missed this. Being integrated with you and being alive with you.
Jesus. It's been difficult for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, yeah. Because we have talked.
We have talked,
We've had
we made a decision to talk more, didn't we?
Yeah.
As in, while the podcast was on a break.
Yeah, we've had some beautiful conversations.
Really beautiful.
That I've really enjoyed. I've got to say, when the mics are off the camera, I've enjoyed them. Then I just enjoy you.
When somebody says, I've actually got to say, that suggests it's out of a sense of duty.
No.
Right.
No. I think, if I'm going to be honest with you, I think you have been the Mitch Buchanan in this. You've been the lifeguard that we needed in our relationship, coming out to save me at sea.
Yeah.
I'm sort of like, I don't know.
I don't think that's true, but you know.
Yeah, but you're beautiful when you do such a thing.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's fucking hell. These chairs are so close, I've suddenly realised.
Yeah, I know.
No, because as you were saying that, I thought, God, he's so close to me. It's because of the way you're talking.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be seductive.
Right.
If
you just can't help it.
No, that's just who I am now. In the break we've had, I've become more seductive. By the way, the moustache is just... It's weird. Because we're sitting like this, it feels like I'm soaking all of you in.
Oh, God.
I feel like a rum sponge.
Yeah, like a little bit of bread mopping up the Romesh's gravy.
Oh, that sounds grosser than I thought.
Yeah.
Can I put my leg like this?
Well, you've done it now.
Yeah, I know, yeah, but I just...
It's nice. I like your sock.
Thank you.
Oh, God. If anybody's wondering if we've still got electric chat, 2 minutes into the first episode back, Romesh says, I like your sock.
Socks are important.
That's when I knew it was dead.
Socks are important. It's an important thing to...
Yeah.
And it's a little bit... It's not sexy just giving something away. Just not everyone's going to see this sock today, but you will.
Well, I am, yeah.
Yeah. But for most people...
How important are socks to you? Fuck me. Not only have I said it, I'm now making it a topic of
this
chat.
is all on you. I mean, I can go anywhere.
Yeah, let's see where you go.
So sock-wise, in a uniform stroke outfit, I'd say socks are, 10% of an outfit.
Have you ever...
I do think about them more than I used to.
Right.
Because I like it. I like a little ride up now like this, and someone can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving a little bit of...
Yeah, I mean, the skin is just the skin.
Yeah, how much skin... Because how do you feel about showing that much
skin?
No, I don't think you're supposed to show any skin.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You ought to get the perfect trouser.
Now what you've got is just some hairs sort of...
Yeah, just...
lapping over the top of the sock.
Like a newborn calf peering over the stable door.
Yeah, literally
just
calf.
sitting... Yeah. We're
doing some wordplay now. It's good to see you again, though, bro. And it's good to be back on the Wolf for Now. I love this podcast.
It's so much fun to be.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite podcasts that I do.
You only got 4 now.
No, 2.
2 delicious podcasts.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed the Romesh Ranga Nathan ones. I mean, obviously this has been announced.
Well, there's been some abuse.
Really?
Well, particularly while the Wolf for Now
is on a hiatus.
Is on a break. There's been a couple of comments like, "Have you stopped the Wolf for Now for this?"
I've been getting a lot. I've been getting a lot of that.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of it.
People have thought we need to address it. Well, there's no point addressing it now. We should have addressed it beforehand.
Yeah,
because we are actually back now.
Well, we did it. We did actually talk about it in one of the live shows, but then I realised we've never sent that. We've never put that live show out. So we actually did talk about this in one of the live shows.
What did we say? Well, that we were doing this.
We were having a hiatus.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little bit of time off.
No, but we did say it on the actual podcast as well that we're having a hiatus.
Yeah, but also I think it's been longer than people thought.
Yeah, it was longer than we thought.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit like, Kelly and David
Yeah,
at
I
the
think
school
it's.
gates.
I
And
think
you're like,
it's.
David hasn't been dropping off, Mark this week.
No.
And then David's not been seen for a month and a half, and everyone's like, "Oh, I don't think David and Kelly are still together."
David's coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think when production keep telling you there's no rush,
yeah,
that's when you
Yeah.
start to get. For people with our self-esteem, it can start to get
yeah.
a
I
bit.
mean, I would
it's
say,
squeaky bum time, isn't it?
yeah, because for me, it's been very much like watching you sort of be out on sort of like speed dates, and I'm watching from afar, going, "Oh my god, like he's so fucking." But actually, you know what? It's made me love and respect you more.
Why?
And actually, really rekindle what I've had for you.
Yeah.
Like
Because
sort
I
of
think
watching you with another lover has actually made it sort of.
Well, it's a different lover every week.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he's playing the game, and he's
Yeah.
sort of got like this sort of.
I just wanted
Silver
to. I just
tongue.
wanted to. I just want to see what's out there.
Yeah.
And obviously, I love you.
I feel
it's
like
just-
I'm the one in this relationship who stayed in, and I've got your dinner on the table, and you don't come home. And I'm sort of just sitting there with
But okay,
Alfie, our dog.
now you're being a little bit playful because we should address what actually happened, which is that we initially went on hiatus, and then
Yeah.
you weren't sure if you wanted to do this anymore
Fuck.
because of other stuff you've got going on. And
You-
you said, and you said,
Do you know? But
if
this
you
has
don't mind
become
me
a
quoting
very abusive relationship now.
if you don't mind me quoting you directly, I think there's a good chance I'm above this now.
No, come on,
No.
come on. You're a sweet soul. Very gaslighty, actually, that in the first. But we have taken a break, and it's been nice to rekindle it.
It's great to be back. We got the sign.
We've got the sign. We've got
Yeah.
the wolf. We've got the owl. We've
Let me
got
stop
some
talking about it. We got
beautiful
socks.
lights.
Yeah.
Um,
I would say don't start really pulling it apart
no.
because some of it's illusion, isn't it?
Yeah.
you
It's
know what I mean?
a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
And a beautiful curtain.
Yeah, really nice.
Really nice bit of curtain. Actually, by the way, can I say thick, decent curtains? You're not getting any light through these.
I think it's Egyptian cotton.
Wow. Are these bed sheets or curtains?
They're curtains.
Oh, okay, cool. What bed sheets are you rocking at home? Silk.
No, I'm not got silk.
What have you got?
I don't think I like silk
Wow.
on the skin.
A silk shirt on a hot summer's day is delicious.
I know, but it's just
The feeling of it just on, like, get out of a pool, right? Walk across.
what are you doing with your face and your
I'm
and
just
your
giving
hand
you a
now?
sexy sort of feel, right?
Okay.
You walk, get out of the pool, pull yourself up, right? Water's just dripping off you. Just shake, don't tell. All right. You go up and you just throw a silk shirt, short sleeve, Cuban style over you. That's one of the best feelings in the world.
Okay, I've not done it. I've
You
not done
need
that.
to do it. I need to see you do it.
But silk feels good for about the first 10 minutes,
It's
doesn't
an
it?
awful thing to sleep in.
Yeah.
It's horrible to.
Yeah.
I
So hence silk sheets.
I thought they were sexy. When I was about sort of 27, 28, I brought some. And I spent a lot of time on my own. But they I remember actually sort of having someone come back home with me. He'd missed his train back from before. I remember meeting a woman and her coming back, and the silk sheets they were such an ick before an ick. I remember coming in and her being like, "Oh my god, have you got silk sheets, top and bottom?"
Did she say that?
Yeah,
Did she
like
say
that. She was like, "Have you got silk sheets?" And I was like, "Yeah." And
Oh, no. So you two have not got matching energies about the silk sheet
'cause
reveal.
everything
You thought
else-
she was going to be like,
Wow, you got silk sheets?
yeah, like this. Oh my god, have you got silk sheets?
I think the touch test will suffice.
I thought you were silky. But so are the sheets, something like that.
I can't believe I met you in a vodka revolutions and you've got the silk sheets.
And here comes another revolution.
The silk sheets were, yeah. I actually think I had them stuffed in a drawer up until me and Catherine moved out of my flat, and she found them stuffed away.
Yeah, so I've not got those. I've got normal.
Like nice cotton. What is that? How does fucking hell. Now I'm actually in a Romesh place.
Yeah, go on.
How
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, no, you know, like what you're like saying about the socks. I'm
Okay,
like,
but let's not call it a Romesh place.
how does the grading work of like Egyptian cotton?
I don't know. It's thread count, isn't
Thread
it?
count, yeah.
So the higher the thread count, the better the...
So it means there's more threads in it.
Thank you.
I'm just like,
What the fucking fuck made you think that needed to be explained?
No, but I'm like, so what does that mean? Like they're smaller threads, they're more tiny.
More tightly bound, so it's like it's a denser...
I like a big airy old duvet.
Big airy?
Yeah, so it feels cool. I don't like to feel like I'm being like...
Do you know what you'd love? Netting.
Oh, wow, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Like I was a whale.
But higher thread count, it feels nicer, apparently. I don't know. I'm not an expert. And then do you change tog? Fucking hell! Welcome to the first step back. Do you change tog?
No.
In the summer, you don't change tog to a
In
lighter
the summer,
tog.
we just go to a sheet.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that. Do you sometimes do you know what I like doing?
You sleep naked, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Boxers.
All right. Yeah.
I like having one leg in, one leg out.
That is delicious. So good on a cold day as well.
So lovely.
It's like Scott of the Antarctic. When what's his face? Pickles or something. One of his guys I'm going outside. I might be sometime.
Yeah.
That's a bit like the igloo is the duvet, and your leg going out is that one explorer. I can't remember his name. I swear it's Pickles or.
Okay, it doesn't matter what his name is. The analogy is.
Well, no, it's not.
So your leg goes out, and then you have the sheet sat right in the.
What's his name?
We're finding out now. Hold on. This is another advantage of the studio.
Oates. Is it Oates?
Oates.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Pickles.
I'm not a fucking historian. Like Wallace Oates or something, isn't it?
Captain Lawrence Oates.
Yeah.
He said, I'm just going outside and maybe some time. He
Yeah.
uttered these words on March the 16th, 1912, before walking into a blizzard to his death.
He, by the way, is actually a real hero that we don't celebrate enough.
Yeah.
Because he did that so everyone else could live that when they all died in the
Yeah.
end. But it was sort of
We don't celebrate enough. And you're right, we don't celebrate him enough. And sometimes I've heard his name mispronounced, even when he is mentioned. So anyway, how have you been?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
What have you been up to since I last saw you in the end of last year?
When did we last see each other?
We saw
Like for the podcast.
Yeah.
We've done, wasn't it? Just getting ready for this tour. The tour's started now.
Spud Gun.
Spud Gun. Tickets very much still on sale. That little smile's my favourite thing.
No,
I've
it's
missed.
because it's selling well.
Yeah, so
You're being playful.
Did Ireland. Ireland was a lot.
Yeah.
Ireland was a lot.
So talk to me about what
I got
you
back-
went with Dinesh
Nathan. Sweet Dinesh Nathan.
who is Dinesh Nathan.
Yeah.
As a to separate himself.
Yeah.
And then we talk about him on the podcast and have him on the Romesh Ranga Nathan show. So
Yeah. Yeah.
undermines it a little bit, but anyway.
Yeah. He came. He was wonderful. Grazie Arabella.
Yeah. Arabella. How long have you thought that's his surname?
Arbella, right?
Oh, yeah. It's
Arbella. I like calling him Arabella.
Yeah.
And my friend Tommy Power.
Yeah. I've met Tommy, right?
You've met Tommy.
Met him in Sheffield.
Yes, he came to our ill-fated Sheffield show.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. But I went back on the horse. I had a few Guinnesses.
The horse being alcohol.
Yeah. It was my first.
So how does that work? So when are you on the wagon?
I think you're on the wagon when you're off the booze.
When you're off the booze, you're on the wagon. So you got out of the wagon and climbed onto one of the horses.
Yeah. I jumped onto the back of a horse and took a
Also,
steam.
fucking hell.
Yeah. Oh God, we're on for a wild one. And then I couldn't see the wagon for about 2 days. It was quite a session.
So what made you break your...
I think being in, I get a bit giddy when I'm on Ireland.
I
right?
know, it's your motherland or whatever.
Yeah, I get a little bit
grab
giddy.
The soil, don't you?
Yeah. If only you were joking.
You are a bit like that, though, aren't you?
Yeah, massively. Yeah.
You sort of crouch down and go,
I'm home.
this is home.
I clap when we land.
Yeah.
I had a few things leading up to it where I was like a bit stressed, and I sort of thought I'm going to let loose in this weekend. And also, I was a bit anxious about the sort of show. I'd done Sheffield as the opening night.
Yeah. Got
anxious.
lovely memories of Sheffield, haven't you?
Yes,
So
yeah.
To go back there and do stand-up.
By the way, the audience in Sheffield was beautiful.
Great.
And can I say,
Sheffield people are great.
and Dublin and Belfast.
I've got nothing bad to say about Sheffield.
Wonderful audiences, but Dublin was big. It was like, I got sort of, I drank a pint of Guinness, the first pint so quickly.
Delicious.
Dinesh looked at me and was like, "Whoa, what's going on here?"
Yeah.
And then that was followed by about another 7 or 8.
7 or 8 pints.
Yeah, and a few whiskies. And a couple of
How pissed
baby
are you
Guinness.
at that point?
I wasn't pissed. I was quite a merry.
Because if I'm not just saying this, if I had 8 pints of Guinness, I'd have to go to hospital.
Yeah, I mean that's where the story's going.
But what I mean is immediately.
No. I mean that's a lot. I mean,
That's light work for you.
all joking aside, yeah. I mean,
But you hadn't drunk for how long before then?
like that for about 4 years. I was
Okay,
like,
so
had a
then
session like
then
that.
you're going in 8 pints. How many whiskies?
Couple of whiskies.
How many baby Guinnesses?
2 baby Guinnesses, 2
Okay.
whiskies.
And then obviously your food decisions are
my
bad.
food decisions were bad. As soon as I landed, this is we went to get a spice bag. Me, your brother, Tommy, and Gratz.
Never had a spice bag. I don't think they've got vegan spice bags. Have
They do, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Can I
I've
say
never
that? Basically, it was almost like I thought, how can I best destroy the inside of my insides? So I had that.
So talk me through. Can you just talk me through?
We land. I'm like straight away.
I meant the spice bag.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we land and then you get your luggage.
Hotel,
yeah, okay. What was check-in like?
Seamless.
Yeah, good.
We go and get the spice bag. So it's basically just Chinese spice, 5 spice, doused all over chips with chicken, fried chicken, peppers, onions.
I think I might have had a spice bag.
Yeah.
Then. I didn't know that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's basically a spice. And I ate.
Fucking hell, I sound so out of touch.
I ate that and then I had a chaser of a couple of little dumpling things.
Yeah, dumpling chaser is probably something that's only ever been said by you.
Yeah, but you know that thing, I don't know if you get that thing. I literally arrived in Dublin with like this reckless form of like.
Yeah, you're home.
Yeah,
and you're what? No, I'm saying you're home.
No, but
you're home.
You
get the air fills your lungs, and you go, "I'm ready to have a good time."
And I was just.
You're in the motherland.
The show, by the way, great show, a lot of fun.
How close up to the show were you eating?
Oh no! I had the spice bag dumplings and then a big slice of pizza. I never. 5 o'clock's my cut off.
5 o'clock's cut off. Yeah, my cut off's later than that, but anyway.
Yeah, and
I
then,
said that like it was. Oh god.
And then I
said it like it was a flex.
I still, by the way, now I'm feeling this quite a lot, and that's probably my energy's away.
We'll get used to how to sit in these. Won't we, eventually,
we might be at some point we like cross our legs over each other.
Why don't I put my? How about if I do that?
You could do that, and then I could sit like that.
Okay, great.
That's actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's nice for me as well.
Yeah, that's when so I went in big, and then Sunday I had the show in Belfast.
Yeah,
ate like a dog Sunday, like 2 fry-ups
from a bowl on the floor. Took me so long to come up with that. So 2 fry-ups.
2 fry-ups in the morning. All the pastries.
Yeah.
Then drove from Dublin to Belfast. As soon as we were going to Belfast, I go for this one of the best burgers I've ever had, Bunsen Burger. Shout out Grazia who found this place.
Big shout out Bunsen Burger.
Bunsen Burger.
Continuing our theme of small business shout outs.
If you're ever in Belfast, it genuinely is one of the best burgers I've ever had.
Burger, okay.
With chips. Now my stomach is in bits.
Yeah. Can you feel it immediately?
Yeah. And this gets worse, right? I then had a hankering because I felt quite sad for some Krispy Kreme donuts. Right? Ivor, our friend.
Love Ivor.
Then was like, I said,
So this is after the burger?
Yeah, this is...
And the 2 fry-ups?
Yeah.
This is the same day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, Ivor's like, says to me...
by the way, I itineraries that. Is that a verb?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get the full picture. I don't think... I get this. You've had a lot of savoury.
Yeah.
I get that you...
Yeah, I need a bit of sweet.
This is part of the problem.
Well, there was a lot of excitement around the
food.
team because Krispy Kreme has just come to... By the way, I'm pronouncing it right now.
I forgot about that. Those were the days, weren't they?
It was very early days.
We weren't talking about socks then, were we? We had real content. Anyway, go on.
They basically they were very excited about the fact that they just landed in Belfast. The Krispy Kreme has just become a thing. So I said, let's have something to celebrate, all being here together. Because I wanted the Krispy Kreme. So he buys a box of Krispy Kreme. Brings
it's a shame you couldn't have celebrated with a bottle of Pepto-Bismol or something, isn't it?
Yeah, that would have been... It's all coming. He turns up with his box. Everyone has a donut. First half of the show, dinner.
Okay. What donut did you have?
I just go for a simple ring at first.
Do you know what? I respect that. As a donut purist, I respect it.
I feel that your respect for me is going to drop.
Okay.
The show starts and Dinesh goes on to do his 25.
Yeah. 25 you're letting him do now? Because he'd said to me that
Can
you were
I say,
saying...
I'm not letting him do 25. He's decided to do 25. He's given us an extra £5 free.
Okay, go on.
He does new material. Some crowd work stuff for his new DVD.
Yeah.
Can I
Steps all over some of your gear.
Your brother's one of my favourite people, but there was one point that I thought he was doing meet and greets at the interval. I was like, Din, come off. Anyway, so he's on stage. Gratz, Tommy, Ivor, Chris have all gone to watch Dinesh. I'm in the wings watching Dinesh, and all I can think of is there's 6 Krispy Kreme donuts left.
Of course.
So I sneak back. I then get a strawberry one with cream in the middle.
Nice.
Eat that. And as I'm watching Dinesh's set, a set that I'm accustomed, I've seen a lot, I know it's coming to an end. And now I'm thinking, there's 5 Krispy Kremes left.
Yeah. Dinesh is going to come and have some.
Yeah, he'll be celebrating with
The
Dinesh.
more I eat, the fewer he can have.
No, also just the fact, people are going to, like, I can't eat another one in front of everyone. So I ran back.
Secret.
And ate another 2.
I was not expecting that.
And as I stood in my dressing room, stuffing, like it, you know, you're in the dressing room, you can hear Dinesh's set.
Yeah.
And I'm like listening to the bit that where I know it, you know where he's coming to the end.
Yeah.
I'm like literally going, and I thought, what am I doing? But number one, they're going to know that when they let them 6 left,
they'll
there's
know.
4.
Yeah, they'll know. Yeah.
And it's so tragic that they're going to go, oh my God, he snuck back in here to eat these. I was genuinely wiping it off my face. I came in. And so
Did you enjoy them though?
No.
Well, that's the problem, isn't
I was
it?
just
'Cause
eating them.
You're allowed to eat those donuts, but
also
there's no point if you're not,
I think I
savouring
love the
thing.
first one, by the way.
Right.
Second one, yeah.
I mean, this is obviously it's diminishing returns on the donut.
The last 2, it was just
Never
like,
as
this
good
is
as your
just
first.
greed now. It's unadulterated. Just what, like, it's like, so it's almost like, you know, like kings in sort of, like, you know, I shall marry you because I don't want anyone else to be with you.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Like, I didn't want anyone else to enjoy these donuts.
Yeah.
And they all come in, they filed back in and the donuts were next to the door. And I saw each and every one of them go,
I think that's in your head.
maybe.
And then,
There was 3 donuts
did you
left at that
experience
point.
any worry about the fact that those 3 donuts were going to go at that point?
I mean, I'm going to tell you, they were gone when I came off stage because I would have eaten all the others. I feel like there was almost an intervention.
So hold on, how many
everyone
Christmas? So you've had 1 ring,
Yeah,
a strawberry,
yeah, a biscoffet.
yeah, biscoffet,
Yeah, biscoff. Is it biscoffet?
biscoff, biscoffet. No, I've never heard it called biscoffet. And then what was the other one?
I think everything should have an A at the
Yeah,
end.
no,
though,
it makes sense.
And the last one was just like a simple sort of chocolate, dark chocolate one.
Right,
I
you
think it
don't
had
wanna overdo
honeycomb.
it on
Yeah,
the
but can I
fourth
say the last one was just, it was
That was a mission, I imagine.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mission, but also that was the one I enjoyed the least, and also the one that I just stuffed in. It was almost, it could have been any flavour.
So you ate it quickly, and it was your 4th donut in about half an hour, and you enjoyed it the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lesson for all of us, isn't it?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
so then I'm literally now, my stomach's, I can't do the show. Show was a lot of fun. We finished, and then I had 2 old fashions in the bar afterwards.
Smart.
Because I was like, I don't really want to get bloated. This is so tragic. I so thought I was beyond this.
It's so funny. You had 2 old fashions, and that's you reining yourself in. Oh. Fucking hell. Anyway, go on. So you had 2 old fashions. How did they go down?
Like a dream.
Yeah.
And then I... Also, oh God, I forgot about this bit. Oh my God, this is... You know the hotel that was the hotel we stayed at for
No,
Wolf
you went
Owl?
at a Doubletree.
No, the Wolf and Owl, the hotel we stayed at, Wolf and Owl, a really nice hotel in Belfast. Did a nice breakfast.
What's it
I
called?
can't remember, the Imperial, something like that. And they do that. Remember, we had them. They do like these nice little like picky bits that they bring out.
Oh, with the drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the rice crackers, the
poppadoms,
Yeah.
and these other bow ones that are
Yeah,
disgusting. I ate them. I'm sat right, and they put some down. Gratz and Dinesh are here, and me and Tommy are here, and they bring them out, and the lady brings one for each sort of couple. And I was eating with Tommy, and sort of Din is very conservative, like he's sort of eating, but he's not got cane in it. He's pacing himself.
Yeah.
And then
Probably fill up from the 1 donut.
I start eating from mine and Tommy's, but I can see that I've got a battle on my hands with Tommy.
He's like going in for
yeah,
it.
he's hungry. He's got a hunger on.
So
as
you're
well.
getting nervous now.
And then I start sneakily, whenever we're having a conversation, just grabbing it like this pitch and I then ask the lady to bring another couple. I say, "Oh, have you got any more?" So he brings another couple out, and your brother does this face. He just genuinely went like
Did he do that face?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I don't think I've seen him do that.
He went,
Was he taking the piss? Or just
I
that
don't
was a
think
genuine reaction?
He knew I could see. He knows how much I was eating. You know. By the way, your brother also, because I'll get to this part of the story. So we then, I then have them
amazing.
Next morning. Wake up, another fry up with with a pan of chocolate and croissant chaser. By the way, eating in such a rush because I got up late, so I was just wolfing it in. Oh my god!
Fucking hell! Yeah. This is all. By the way, I'm laughing. This is all stuff I would do.
Yeah,
so
and
fine.
then your brother had these pancakes.
Yeah,
I was sort of eyeing them up, and your brother was protective, like he's got a small dog, and he's seen an XL bully parading across the. He was like, "Oh no, you're not having these, mate." Anyway, I get back. We land Tuesday. I was recording another podcast, but Tuesday lunchtime, I get hit by this pain. I'm not joking. Like, I was doubled up in a restaurant, and I was wet with sweat.
So hold on. When did you get back from Ireland?
I got back on Monday.
Monday, and then rest of Monday you're fine.
A little bit. It felt a little bit, but then I'm like, yeah, I've eaten.
So
I've eaten.
You're
I'm drunk,
dealing with the excesses of the weekend,
and also, I get back. I've missed Grace. I've missed Catherine, and that's. I then literally am like, oh, this is not good. I'm in a dilemma here.
What's the dilemma? What are the two options?
I mean, living and dying. It felt like that. I was so bad, right? I literally went, put my head down on the table, crunched it down, and just lay on the table. And this woman was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "That was a Charlie Cooper."
Are you being serious? It was
I
that
swear,
bad?
mate. Charlie.
Because I imagine part of you's thinking, I'm just going to stall this out until I get out.
Mate, there was none of Charlie and James were like, "Mate, this is not good." I was like, "I'm going to get up. I'm just going to have a walk. Maybe it's try and go to the toilet, and it's like my whole body is now just catorrhea, just awful pain." So I go and get some ibuprofen. Yeah. I'm like, "Mate, I don't. Maybe it's just something I've eaten something dodgy." I turned to Catherine. I mean, this is Catherine, very funny in retrospect, but. I said, "Oh, I feel a bit of a bad tummy," and she said, "Why do you think that is?" I said, "I had a coffee at the airport, and I don't think Jill Scott told me that quite a lot of the time people don't wash out the milk jugs, some baristas." And then she went, "Do you think that's it? What else have you eaten this week?" And so I was listing off the stuff that I'd eaten, looking at your wife go, "Yeah, I think it might be all that," rather than
the residue from the inside of a milk jug at the airport.
What have you done to me? So I was so Tuesday. So I get through Tuesday, get home. Tuesday night, I didn't sleep a wink. I was like, genuine. I've never been in so much pain. Comes into Wednesday, in bits, and then Wednesday afternoon, I just booked an emergency doctor's appointment. Went in. She was like, "Have you been you've got serious everything's inflamed, your stomach all around your esophagus?" And I was like, "Oh, I've been having ibuprofen for the pain." She was like, "You need to stop that now because I haven't been eating because I'm in so much pain."
Right.
So yeah, and then so I've been having Pepto-Bismol now and all those sorts of things to try and just whatever I've the excess of everything I had, along with stress and whatever. Yeah. Stressed about because I knew this was a new big record.
We're talking about a flare up here as a result of your behaviour.
I think it's probably a flare up. I'm not sure. I mean, it's literally the diet. When the woman sat me down and told me what I could eat for the next month, I started crying. Genuinely.
Is that honestly true?
Yes. Right. You know me, but I think better than most people, right? When she's laying down, we just had this with the lovely woman who works at your office, and she's talking, and she went, "Oh, my mum has what you have."
Well, you're a dad.
Yeah, I'm a dad. I'm like, what I can't have any spice. I can't have any.
But this is not permanently.
Well, hopefully, I mean.
So how long
she
is
said
your...
a month to 2 with different stuff.
To 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so a month to 2 of not having what?
But and you know me well, right? I think.
I do know you are, yeah.
Rom, like Catherine was like, I'm genuine. You're not eating. I couldn't eat anything up until Thursday.
At all?
Like I'm literally some dry crackers, and even then I was like eating half a cracker, and like I can't eat anything more.
So what are you not allowed to have? No spice?
No spice, no tomato, nothing citrusy, no fizzy drinks, no alcohol. Like things like I can't have sweet corn. I love sweet.
Why can't you have sweet corn?
It's apparently it affects stuff.
Right, okay, go on.
Certain fruit, mango, pineapple, as you know, massive mango head.
Yeah. You love your mango and sweet corn, don't you, for breakfast?
I love mango on everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mango chutney.
So
Mango chutney's out.
Yeah.
Catherine, by the way, had mango
Well, luckily
chutney.
for you, it doesn't go with everything, so it's not that big a deal.
I already miss how it just salivates on my tongue.
It's not that, just so you know, that saliva is not being produced by the chutney.
So, yeah, a very bland, boring diet.
But you need that.
Yeah, I need a break.
So what sort of stuff can you... Because this is the part of the problem psychologically. We're looking at all the things you can't have. What can you have?
Like fucking boiled chicken.
Well, don't say fucking. That's part of the problem, isn't it?
Okay. Boiled chicken. Poached whitefish. Rice. Mashed potato.
Mashed potato's nice.
Yeah, not every day for fucking 2 months. Stewed, so fucking like genuinely. If I get through it,
What else can you have?
I had to stew apple in front of my wife yesterday. I had to stew an apple. Her and Grace.
So you can't have the regular apple. You have to stew it first.
No, you got to stew it.
How do you stew an apple?
Are you joking?
No.
You just put a little bit of water.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, cut the skin off.
Right.
A little bit of sugar. But be careful. No honey. No maple syrup.
What was a stewed apple like?
It was nice. I mean, it was stewed apple. Well done, mate. It's exactly what I said it would be on the tin. It's, yeah.
Okay.
Stewed apple, yeah. Bananas, I've got to be careful not to go too crazy with bananas. I can be told that by a doctor. Can I have bananas? Yeah, but don't go crazy. Don't go crazy with those bananas. You chill out those. All right, yeah, no, thank you. Just not 6 at a time.
So you're allowed to raw dog them?
Well, yeah, I can have a raw banana, yeah.
Okay.
Rhubarb apparently is good.
Right. Can you stewed?
Yeah, it's stewed rhubarb. You can't have rhubarb. Rhubarb's really dangerous if you have it raw. For anyone.
Right, okay. So stewed rhubarb.
Yeah. And that's pretty much, I like a fruit and fibre in the morning to keep me regular. Got to be careful of that.
You can't have fruit and fibre?
She's like, don't go crazy with fruit and fibre.
Don't go crazy with fruit and fibre.
That's my life at the moment.
Okay.
I've gone from literally going, and by the way, this is such a Tom thing to do. I've got, like, it wasn't like, you know what, I'll have 2 pints of Guinness and I'll have a burger. And everything else will be in moderation. And 1 Krispy Kreme donut. It's like literally, it's like I'm in the canteen as the Titanic's going down, and I've got all these foods, and I'm just absolutely getting stuck in.
The wife's waiting for you to come back to the room.
Fucking lifeboat. We're gonna miss
just
it.
make sure you come back and say you love me before we go down. I'll tell you in a minute.
There's 6 Krispy Kremes that have been eaten. We've cut them up into quarters.
Okay. Well, look, that's very sad. I'm sorry that's happened to you.
But you know what? It's an eye-opener. Age, brother.
And also, the other thing I'd say is it might be worth, like, looking at how to sort of imaginatively make those foods more interesting, you know?
Do you know what? Like, mango chutney.
Yeah.
Like, sriracha. Even tomato ketchup.
Yeah, you can't have.
Aioli? What's that one? The mayonnaise and garlic.
Aioli.
I can never say that.
Yeah.
John's another. Those, right? They're like staples.
I think one of the things that would help your diet, just don't eat things you can't pronounce.
I could do.
I reckon that's a good diet for you.
That's why I've let her say Krispy Kreme.
Okay, but let's try and give you a pep talk though.
Yeah.
2 months time. 2 months.
Yeah.
And actually, what I think we're all guilty of.
Yeah.
Is like you don't savour your food, right? We don't savour our food.
Well, I've got to eat slower as well. That's the other thing.
But what I'm saying is, you're going to have a taste bud reset. Imagine what it's going to feel like.
There's so many details of this that are just embarrassing, and this is the only place I share them.
Yeah, sure.
The woman said, do you eat quickly? I said, yeah. I mean, you've been out to eat with me. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
She went, I need you to count when you've got a mouthful. So if you put a mouthful of food in, I need you to go.
I had to do this.
10.
You're supposed to chew your food 16 times, I believe.
Yeah, well, she said 10.
Yeah, obviously she knows what she's doing.
Dealing with a man who ate,
Let's
ate 6 Krispy Kremes in 4 bites.
16's for the big boys. Okay. So, in all seriousness, did it freak you out? I mean, how,
No, I'm not gonna
psychologically,
lie,
what did it do to you?
Like, genuinely, it's been terrifying. I'm not gonna like when you're in that much pain.
Don't sugarcoat it. You're not allowed to for 2 months. But how bad did you feel?
Awful.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say now, like proper, like I've taken my health for granted. I'd say, like absolute agony, like to the point of tears. Like, I'm not even.
I'm sorry that you went through that.
It was awful. And then on the flip of it, you just feel very. Like I say, I sort of have done a lot of self work of like the drinking, and I spoke to you privately about this, but there is an element of that being like almost destructive. That's how I slightly was like,
well,
oh shit! It's something twisted and clicked in me because I've been very strong for 4 years to go. Even if I've had a pint or been out watching football, boxing, not had a drink, rugby, I can quite happily go. And all of a sudden, I didn't just go, I'm gonna have a pint. I went to another level, and that for me is quite worrying.
Well, yes, but I get that, and I like. Obviously I've just spent this whole time sort of having fun with it, but like to talk seriously about it for a minute. It's that thing of, you and I are now at the age where, in your 20s you do stuff like that, that's just like considered like a bit of a weekend where it got a bit out of control. You're not going to suffer repercussions from that, but we are at the age where I don't think you're necessarily expecting to suffer those repercussions, but it happens. But you also got to be kind to yourself. Like if you think about it, like without getting too like woe is us, you've been filming non-stop, right? You've been working on this tour show. You've then gone in to start doing the tour. Those are all quite stressful things, and you've been really busy and trying to be a present husband and father. Those things are all pulling on you, right? And then you go to Ireland for shows that you're nervous about because you want your tour show to be good. Why shouldn't you go, do you know what? I need to find an outlet to enjoy myself a little bit. Why shouldn't you do that? I think that I think you need to be kind to yourself, if I'm being honest, because you just decided, I want to have a bit of fun. Think about the weekend where Din, Tommy and Gratz are all like, having a great time, and the person whose tour it is not doing that, right? And I'm not saying go to the extreme that you did, But what I would say is I've done that so many times, all the time. You're busy, you go into something and you think, I want to enjoy myself, and so you enjoyed yourself. It's unfortunate that it's had this repercussion. Yeah. But don't be horrible to yourself about it. Like, don't start thinking that I'm that guy, I'm that guy. I'm just giving you advice because I'm the same. I just think that you just got to go, I had a bit of a thing. I've had a shot across the bow. I've got to be careful for a bit because I've had a bit of a flare-up. But at the end of the day, nobody could have predicted. I mean, I know you're laughing as you're listing the stuff. Nobody could have predicted it would have led to you doubled over. Do you know what I mean? That's just one of those things.
But also, I think it is that thing of health, but it's also an air of recklessness that I live.
But that I think is part of your, how you've been not brought up is wrong. Your childhood and growing up, but also this happens to us, man. You just get busy. And I remember when I was teaching, I got into a thing of drinking quite heavily in the evenings, because when I became head of year, I was turning up at work at 7 a.m. I'd be there till 6 in the evening. I'd come back and I'd have to do marking, and then it gets to 8:30, 9 o'clock, and you think, what the fuck is my life? I'm going to have a few drinks. And then it got to the point where I realised I wasn't getting through an evening without having a bottle and a half of wine. Do you know what I mean? And then you start, but that's because you're trying to find somewhere to, and that's what you did. You're so hectic. You haven't, and I'm not saying like you were dying to have 8 Guinnesses or whatever.
No.
But you're trying to have a break. Like you don't know you are, but you'll work because of the circumstances of what your last few months have been, and then you go on the thing and you think, fuck it, I'll have a break. And the truth is that's why work-life balance is so important, because
I
do you know what I mean?
That's the conversation I've had with Catherine since, and it is that thing, like, and she's lovely and been very supportive, but it is, you know, that thing of going, actually having that time where you just go, I want to do something for myself that isn't, because it's very easy to undistinguish between what is work and what is life.
Yeah, because you enjoy work.
Because I'm blessed. I love doing what we do for a living. I feel very lucky.
You're very lucky.
Fucking don't, let's
one of the luckiest guys in the industry.
I'm so close to the edge. we'll do a whole episode about that at some point. But no, but I do realise but then also that just socially doing stuff, but also, as I say, that, you know, you talk about, you know, that was always my life up until really, Grace was born, was always
getting on it.
Yeah, 5 and 6 pints a night, and there was an air of recklessness to me, and I think that's the thing that I've very much tried to go, actually, that's not who I am anymore, and it's very difficult to do that when that is fundamentally at times when, you know, you're dealing with a lot of stress and you're dealing with a lot of different stuff, and you're going, all right, okay, how do I best compartmentalize this? And you get to a point then you go, oh no, this is the way, because that's how that's my natural go-to, and I think that's where I probably should have opened up. And, you know, again, I'm not going to get too into stuff, but I talked to you like called you this week, and that was a lot for me of going, I sort of, had kept a lot of stuff in myself, and I think actually just speaking to you or Catherine was saying I probably should have done before I went, and as silly as, and I'm making light of it because that's part of what we do, but I think it's like that's where it's been a bit of an eye-opener, both health-wise but mentally as well, just to go, actually no, I built what I thought was quite a strong mindset, and actually taken a couple of little things, and I've gone back to a place where I was like, oh, actually that's not necessarily where I want to be.
Yeah.
It's a real fun one to come back to, this.
Listen, man, I think we've done the funny, we've done the deep, you know?
That's what the Wolf and Owl is, baby.
That's what the Wolf and Owl is, you know? If you're hoping for the same heady mix of more tonal changes than an episode of The One Show, congratulations. We are back. Please, could you make sure that you like and subscribe? We need all the support we can get, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We don't really.
Yeah.
We don't need all the support we can get.
No,
but you know, if you
nice.
Like and subscribe, you get all of these. Right? This is how we're doing it from now on. Plus, we might do some breakout things. We've got some exciting plans.
We have got some very exciting. I should ask how you are.
It doesn't matter, does it? We'll talk about it next time. Now. People are sitting there watching going, fucking hell, they've got statues, they've got a big set of bed sheets. Surely they're not going to change it so much as to lose the big Tom closer.
Well, you know what?
But listen, you haven't spoken much on this app. Let's give you an opportunity.
Just
Tom,
to make it. Okay.
Take us out this, please. Take us out this. God.
Diamonds and stones. Sometimes you can feel $1 million walking around with a diamond laced around your neck. Yo, friend, nice diamond. Truth is, sometimes you're not carrying a diamond, because the diamond that you see in front of you is actually just a stone. What am I talking about? Heavy hearts, I guess. Big hearts, pretense. Yo, nice mask. That's not a mask. It's just my face. Truth is, disguise is a very apparent thing. We're all doing it all the time. I'm doing it now. I'm laughing when actually I'm trying to be earnest. Or am I? I've got no idea what's going on. But the truth is, strapping into a new car or putting on a new pair of trainers sure can feel nice. But nothing feels as good as actually relaxing. Sitting down with an old friend, looking them in the eye as they look you in the eye. And maybe they'll pour a coffee or a tea or some Pepto-Bismol and say, is everything okay? And you look at them back and go, well, let me tell you, I've got a few things on my mind, and that's what life should be. One ear, listening to one mouth. All about the gravy, baby.
Yeah, or two ears. You can listen with two ears. That was. It was quite. Yeah,
it was quite an emotional.
It was
one.
initially about diamonds, and then it moved to be about.
Then I realised,
disguises.
I genuinely thought I'd have a little bit of time when we talked about your life to think about what I was going to say.
Well, that's what happens when you extend your story. Thank you so much for listening and watching.
Boom!
This episode of The Wolf and Owl. We'll see you next time. Oh, we should say this right at the beginning. I've got some great news for you. 2 eps a week, baby.
Let's go.
2 eps a week. That is a cast iron guarantee unless we're away and we can't be bothered. No, I'm joking. That's a cast iron guarantee.
Well, contractually, we have to do that.
We have to do that, actually. We do have to do that. So one ep will be this, where Tom tells a story and we don't have time to find out about me. And the other ep...
But you could listen to your other podcasts for that.
Yeah, that's true.
You're talking to a guest.
The other ep... The other ep is emails. So wolfowlpod@gmail.com. Send those in. See you next time.
Thank you, friends.
Bye-bye.